Hello you guys. We're going to do a short little kind of warrior flow just to get things moving. So if you want to, get your mat out. Let's go ahead and get to the front of your mat. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Your arms with the shoulders, you're going to go up, back, and down. Hands, you can choose how you would like your hands. Some people like them to connect the energy to yourself. Some want them in the front in true mountain pose. Let's go ahead and get into this mountain pose. Your back is straight. You can feel the balloon coming up from your head, just kind of raising that neck so you're not scrunched down. You are up. Shoulders up, back, and down if you need to readjust so that the shoulders aren't up at your ears, they're down. Hands are down, and you are feeling the rhythm come from the top of the head, flowing all the way down, shooting through the hands into your feet. This is the best way to start the mountain pose. And let's breathe. We're going to try breathing in and out through our nose first. And so breathe in deeply. And breathe out through the nose. You'll continue that. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Your bottom is tucked under. Back is straight. You can feel that balloon pulling you up to the sky. And if you're having trouble actually breathing through the nose, you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just make sure that out breath is like your fog in the mirror. Good. All right, let's get started. Let's breathe up, bringing our arms all the way up to the sky. Thanking Mother Earth for all this beauty. Go ahead and put your hands together. And as you exhale, back bend slightly, looking up to the sky. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, we are going to swan dive. So, swan dive down, all the way down. You will feel on that part. You need to bend the knees, that's great. Just kind of let your arms hang for a second. We're going to do a half lift, so we're going to put our hands on our calves, half lift, inhaling, straightening out that back. If you can see, everything is straight. I'm not hunched over. It's a straight half lift. Then you're going to exhale down into forward fold. Good. Go ahead and take your inhale, and we're going to put our hands down. Bend your knees if you can't, and we're going to actually go into a lunge. So I'm going to pick a leg, right leg's going to go back for me, and I'm going to lunge back so that my hands are in between my, or my foot's in between my hands. Right foot is back. I'm just in a low lunge right here, and breathe. Good. I want you to inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring it up, arms up, into your warrior one. So if your feet are too far apart and it's hard for you to get all the way up, you can move them forward a little bit more if you need to. But your hips are going to be facing the front. Same way your arms are, your hips and your arms are parallel so that they're facing the same way in the warrior one. Okay? Make sure they're not to the side, facing forward, and your feet are staggered. Inhale that arms up. Receiving thanks for everything. Make sure there's a good bend. Make sure that you are not bending that knee over the toes. You want to make sure it's in alignment with your ankle. And take a couple of breaths. Good. As we inhale, exhale into warrior two. We're gonna twist that back foot open. This front one's gonna stay forward. My hips did pivot as you saw to the side. Arms out, shoulder length. And you'll make sure you're lunging, okay? Not leaning too forward, but kind of at a good straight line here. Good. Tuck that bottom under. Make sure that knee is not poking too far over past your big toe. We want the knee actually kind of towards your middle toe if possible. Of course, you're looking over this front hand. And breathe. Inhale, and we're gonna actually sweep our arms up. Back arm comes down, and this is reverse. Now we're not leaning back, we are just easily shifting our hands up into reverse. Good. Take a few breaths. Exhale back to warrior two. Good. We can actually straighten that front leg in our warrior two, and we will tilt, angle down. You can stop here if you can only touch to your shin. If not, the goal is to try and get your hand down. Top arm is going to be straight up. We're not over either way. We're going to be straight up in the air. Your bottom is where you hinged with the hips, so you didn't just roll over. We stayed straight and we hinged. Stay here for a couple minutes, a couple breaths. If you can, look up at the sky. If you have any dizziness, do not look up. You can just look straight ahead. I sometimes get dizziness on there, so I won't be looking straight up, especially with the fan going. You can also take a bind at this point, or a half bind. So this upper arm, you can actually pull behind you. Just set it on your bottom, your lower back, and your shoulder opens up. And you notice that opens your heart to receive. Beautiful. Doing good. We will unbind. Arms will come down. We'll bend this front leg. And let's pivot that back leg back, and we'll inhale up, back into warrior one. And remember, that means that our hips now are forward, facing the same way that my hands are. Good. Inhale up into mountain. Exhale, arms come down. We're gonna get back into our quick mountain pose. So we did one side, now we have to do the other. It's all about balance with the yoga. We wanna make sure whatever we do on one side, we do on the other, so that our body is back into balance. So we'll start back at the mountain. Feet shoulder width apart. Shoulders up, back and down. Pelvis tilted under. Back is straight. Feel that string pulling you up, up. We're not locked, we're up. Hands, of course, are down. Shooting that energy. And you can bend your knees slightly if you need to. Inhale and exhale, a couple breaths. Let's inhale up. Hands together. Exhale. Back bend. Inhale back up. Swan dive down. All the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Before I took my right leg back, so now we will frame, and I will take my left leg back so that I can do my other side now. We're in lunge. Let's take a couple of breaths here in lunge. Good. This is a really good stretch right here, almost like the runner's lunge. Oh, it's great for if you've been running or you're really sore. So we're gonna inhale, and as we inhale, we go up into warrior one. Remember again, our hips are facing the same way our arms are. Just receiving all that we have to be grateful for. Good. Exhale, warrior two. So we just twist it around. My knee does like to come in, so you want to pop it back out so that it's over here between the middle and the ring toe. Shoulder length. Tuck that pelvis under. You're looking over. Good. Take a couple of breaths here. Straighten that leg. Inhale. And as we exhale, we just kind of hinge over wherever we feel comfortable. Get your hand in a good position. Then double check to make sure your arm is straight up and down at the correct angle. And look out or look up, whichever you're more comfortable with. And breathe. If you need a block in this area, you can, or you can hold on to your shin. But if you want the block, which I have one, you could just set it right here and kind of hinge on it. Let's take a half bind. So inhale, exhale. I'm moving this arm behind me, kind of putting it on my bottom, middle of my back, and just letting that shoulder open. I love that part. Beautiful. It's a good stretch for that side too, right there. Inhale, arm comes back up. Exhale, both arms come over, bend that knee in the front. We're gonna inhale back up into warrior one. Good. Good, inhale up into mountain. Exhale, arms down. Very good, so that's a slow, easy breezy way to go into it, breathing each way. What we can do is we can do a quick round on each side with not staying too much in each position. So we'll start in mountain. I'm just gonna give you the inhale and exhale because at this point we will know where we're going, okay? So let's inhale up. Swan dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. Inhale up into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Let's go ahead and reverse. Exhale. Straighten the leg. Come back down. I'm gonna bind. Back up. Exhaling, inhaling up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try it on the other side real quick. And I may have missed one of the back bends, so sorry about that. Mountain. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, left foot's going back. Exhale. As we inhale, come up to warrior one. Good. Exhale. Warrior two. Good. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale. Warrior two. Straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Triangle. Exhale, bind. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back into your lunge. Inhale. Coming up into mountain. Good. So that was how you can do a quick, easy round through it. And you can do that over and over again, where you just kind of practice with the breath work. You do it slowly. It's always good when you're first starting if you stay in each position for, I would say like 2 to 3 breaths. Ooh, it's good lighting there. 2 to 3 breaths in each position when you start out so that you can really feel it and get into the stretch. And then As you start to go, you can actually do it in a faster mode where you're just inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's always the fun part. So I hope you guys enjoyed a quick little standing flow. And so thank you very much, you guys. Namaste.